On July 4th, 1776, a group of men signed a declaration that would change history. But what does that freedom mean today, in 2025, for a diverse, divided, yet hopeful America? The meaning behind the fireworks. Every year on July 4th, we light fireworks to celebrate liberty. We gather in parks, wave flags, sing anthems, but how many of us pause to ask, what are we actually celebrating? The Declaration of Independence, signed in 1776, marked the beginning of a radical idea, a nation governed by the people, not monarchs. Thomas Jefferson wrote of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But who was included in that vision in 1776? Not women, not slaves, not Native Americans, not immigrants, not even most white men without property. So July 4th is not just about celebration, it's also about acknowledging a contradiction, a promise made but not yet fully kept. History through a wider lens. As an immigrant, a physician, and a hopeful public servant, I see July 4th through multiple lenses, not just of patriotism, but of pain, progress, and possibility. Slavery was still legal on July 4th, 1776. The Emancipation Proclamation wouldn't arrive until 1863. Civil rights, not until 1964. Frederick Douglass asked in 1852, "What to the slave is the 4th of July?" Native Americans saw their lands taken and lives destroyed, often in the name of the same freedom others celebrated. Our Independence Day must be honest. It must honor the struggle just as much as it honors the signing. What July 4th means to an immigrant. To me, July 4th is a day of complicated hope. I wasn't born in America, but I chose to be part of this dream. Like millions of immigrants before me, I came here for opportunity, but also justice, voice, freedom to speak, to serve, to dream differently. I also know the gap between the promise and the practice of American freedom. As an immigrant, I am not here to take. I am here to build. And I believe July 4th belongs to every hand that builds this nation, no matter where it was born. July 4th in NYC, the People's City. In New York City, you'll hear 100 languages on Independence Day. You'll see halal carts next to hot dog stands, African drums echoing near jazz saxophones. NYC is America's living declaration, chaotic, diverse, unfinished, yet beautifully united by shared space. That's the America I celebrate, one that is still writing its independence every day, in every borough, by every person. Modern questions on freedom. This July 4th, we must ask, what does freedom look like in real life? Is a homeless veteran free? Is a child in a broken school system free? Is a working immigrant mother, underpaid, uninsured, and unheard, free? Are we as Americans free from fear, hate, and division? Fireworks are not enough. Freedom must be felt, not just celebrated. What can we do with July 4th today? If the Declaration was a promise, then each of us is a keeper of that promise. Here's how. Educate. Read the full Declaration. Then read the histories left out of your school books. Engage. Speak up in your community. Fight for fair laws. Support local leadership that reflects America's diversity. Empower. Mentor someone. Help a neighbor. Join a civic cause. Vote. It's the most powerful declaration you can make today. Liberty is not something we inherit. It's something we build. Conclusion. A personal vow. On this July 4th, I make a vow, not just to salute the flag, but to serve the people. Not just to say the Pledge of Allegiance, but to practice what it means, liberty and justice for all. From one New Yorker to another, from one immigrant to a city of immigrants, I invite you to celebrate the 4th of July, not just with fireworks, but with fire in your heart to make this country better together. Because this is our America now, and our freedom story is still being written.